let's reverberate back to the George Kittle thing, right?
Okay.
So if George Kittle was not getting a new deal, he would have opted out.
That's an interesting point. That's a fair point. And I think probably Mike Silver would agree with you because he was pushing that Kittle should consider it, which means that I think he was considering it. And the fact that he didn't go through with it, again, what did I say about Raheem Mostert? Now that Lynch is back in the picture, all Kittle has to do is go to Lynch and be like, dude, what's going on here? And if Lynch says, trust me, we're going to work this out soon, then then Kittle can trust him. If Parag says that, good luck. But Lynch says it. I don't know that Lynch has said it, but he's basically said it on the air, right? He said it to us, like, trust us. He's not going anywhere. We're not going to let that happen. If Trent had said that, I'd be like, well, I don't trust the word you're saying, Trent. But Lynch said it's a different thing.
Yeah, most definitely.
My take, I think he would have. I think he wouldn't opt out regardless. He's a football player. I know he's about business, but I think he's more football player than business. I don't think he wanted.
Opting out would have been a smart business decision for him. It would have hurt the Niners, but he would have had to hurt himself to hurt the Niners, and that doesn't seem to be his MO. Because remember, he turned 27 in October. 28,
and
needs to hit free agency ASAP.
Right, ASAP. And the thing about it is the pandemic CBA says if you opt out, you still have to abide by your contract. So just because he would still have to come back and play under that same number. So
he wouldn't have been a free agent until he was 29. No, 28 and a half. Yeah.
Well, they could still franchise tag him for the next 2 years. So
they could, but look, hey, let's talk about that real quick because it seems like the trend in the NFL now is superstars don't play on the tag anymore. If you tag them, they request a trade, and often they get the trade. Am I wrong? I mean,
that's what's happening.
Not exactly. Chris Jones played on the tag last year. Hunter Bryant, he played on the tag. Like, there's a lot of like.
Although Chris Jones wasn't looked at as a top 10 NFL player by the time he got the tag.
He was top 100, though.
He is a top 100 player.
He was top 100.
I think it's look. George Kittle can't request a trade. You have to honor your rookie deal. Everyone knows that's the deal in the NFL. Right. But the tag, it's a little different. I mean, I think he might request a trade if they tag him. And I'm not saying they will tag him. You say they're going to work it out, and I think you're probably right. I don't know when, but if they tag him, I think then Kittle is within his right to be angry.
Yeah, bro, this deal's going to get done. It's going to get done. Like,
this year or next year?
Nah, it's gonna get done this year, bro. It has to. I got into it with my guy JD. I think it was like yesterday because it's just like, well, they've been promoting everybody and they haven't promoted the face of the organization. And George Kittle, he's a face, but he's not the franchise quarterback. One, and then like clockwork, like 20 minutes later, they showed a picture of Kittle in camp, and then they uploaded videos with him. A part of the video was running around. So it's just like, bro, I think people are putting 10s on 20s. Like, everybody needs to chill out. Like, this contract is going to happen.
Yeah, people are getting mad and patient.
Yeah, bro.
They're trying to be really.
Take JD's side real quick because where there's smoke, there's fire a lot of the time. And 4 years ago, when Colin Kaepernick was coming back from all those injuries and Chip Kelly was the head coach, the organization was trying to cut Colin Kaepernick. I know this for a fact. This was before he started kneeling, and after he started kneeling, they couldn't cut him because then it would seem like they cut him for political reasons. But before that, they wanted to move on, save money, and have Blaine Gabbert be their starting quarterback. And I could tell because during minicamp and OTAs, there were no pictures of Colin Kaepernick. It's like he wasn't there. And I was saying, like, this is weird. This is weird. They're trying to create the impression that he's persona non grata. If he's really their guy, I mean, he's the franchise quarterback. There'd be a couple of pictures. A couple of years later, I'm on a podcast with Taylor. I forget his name. He used to work for the 49ers.
Yes, I know you're talking
Taylor
about.
Price.
Taylor
and he
Price,
has a great podcast. And he told me, he's like, look, man, I didn't tell you at the time, but in 2016, when you said that there was this conspiracy, like they're trying to edit Colin Kaepernick out of the picture, you were right. We had direction from the team: do not take pictures of Colin Kaepernick. These things happen. They happen. So look, JD might be onto something. I don't know if he's right on this.
Come on, bro.
Case, but in terms of sports, I understand that.
But we've seen pictures and videos of George. Like now,
I just think it's funny that a half hour after dude brought it up, they're like, "Oh, put a picture up. Put a picture up."
Upload it. Hurry up.
Oh, dang! They figured it out.
We got to change course.
You are
Cohn watches the show, and Jaquaski Tart does too. That I'm thinking Bob Lang does as well. So you never know.
Yeah. Hold on. Click X Factor. George Kittle is not the team leader, bro. Just stop. He's not. That's more of a Richard Sherman role. Like we all know who. Like
he's the most popular player on the team.
Yeah, he's the most popular, but Richard Sherman is he's the leader of the team. Like the guy who got the Super Bowls and all of the All Pros, who's going to be a future Hall of Famer. Like that's the team leader.
No question.
But I mean, but you have the right to your opinion, bro.